All right, my friends, it's T-Men. We're going to do a video on your good friend, I Am Longevity. Yes, the guy that's 60 looks like he's going on 95. But anyway, he is longevity, right? I mean, look at him. Longevity. So I'm going to do a reaction to the the age recruiting, lifting, weird anti-aging slave, bro. I don't know what this guy is, but whatever. Anyway, so I Am Longevity says aging is unstoppable unless you understand this first. He has this obsession with motor units. I don't know why, but okay.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I have been getting a lot of requests to do a video on motor units. I already did videos on motor units, but I will do it again. But this time I'm going to break it down.
Yeah, if you lift something or if you do things, you can recruit motor units. You recruit them. But I mean, I think he's a misunderstanding. You also recruit androgen receptors. They widen to take in more hormones. You get more of them, giving you some more force production, whatever. Moving things concentrically, yeah. And somewhat eccentrically once you're adapted to the eccentric. It's not going on there.
Piece by piece, where a child can understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mean to disrespect you guys, but I want everybody to understand what I talk about. This is just a quick video I'm making. I want you guys to know something. I'll leave you with this. By age 75, we lose 50% of our motor units. Everyone. Okay?
You want to know why you're losing these motor units? Because you're losing muscle cells. So it's not the motor units you need to focus on. It's the satellite stem cells. You're losing muscle mass. Now, I can't find that video. It's probably down in my list. I think I did a copy of it down here somewhere in my video section. It's way, way, way down because I remember I had my old channel. I think I put it back on this one. I'd have to scroll down and look for it. I'm not going to look for it right now. It shows you there's a decline in satellite cells with time, with age, whatever. So what you really want to do is create more muscle. You want to turn old muscle into new muscle. You want to create more muscle so you can activate the satellite cells through muscle damage, do eccentric exercises so you could regenerate your body. So him saying this motor unit stuff is ridiculous, and I'll bring it up right now. Let's hear what else he has to say. Give a second.
Give or take a few percentage points. What does that mean? It means that you're functional.
So people aged over 75 years had fewer than 50% of the MUs compared with young and some of the very oldest subjects. Okay. You're losing muscle. You're losing satellite cells. The satellite cell pool is shrinking. Therefore, you're losing muscle. In order to have muscle, you have to increase that satellite cell pool.
Abilities. You are working with only 50% of your functional ability from your 20s. Now,
I'm not. I don't know what he's talking about. I do a lot of eccentric work now, more than I have ever done in my lifetime. And I'm telling you, everything is increasing. He's lying to you. And I'm an old guy in my late 50s. He's 60, I'm in my late 50s. Bro, I'm telling you, it's coming back so fast, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Look, I'll show you really quick, okay, before this video goes on. Okay, yeah, this is AI, because I'm not going to bring up everything. I can't bring up some, NCBI stuff, satellite cell user to lose it, but I'll just bring this one up. So, yes, old age is associated with a decline in the number of function of satellite cells, which are stem cells, yeah. Satellite cell decline in aging. As individuals age, the number of satellite cells in their muscles gradually decrease. They do decrease, yes, with the time, definitely. As individuals age, the number of satellite cells in their muscles gradually decrease. Yes, there's a decline throughout due to a combination of factors including oxidative stress, cellular senescence, and changes in muscle environment. And we know that muscle damage, eccentric exercise, is associated with getting rid of senescent cells and getting new cells, and definitely getting rid of this oxidative stress and changes in the muscle environment. It remodels that environment. It makes old muscle into new muscle. See what it says here? But whatever. I'll bring up something else. Hold on. So there's all this information here about satellite cell, whatever. Mitigation. So, yeah. Hold on a second. So yes, this statement, eccentric exercise can turn old muscle into new muscle, is associated with muscle regeneration. Yeah, not him doing exercises in the park. Him jumping around doing exercises, taking TRT is not going to do anything. Him being so skinny and just aging himself, accelerated aging, increasing oxidative stress, increasing senescent cells, and a bunch of stuff. So yes, is accurate. So it's accurate. It's based on it's associated with muscle regeneration, muscle damage, eccentric exercise. It turns old muscle into new muscle. Eccentric exercises which involve contracting a muscle while it lengthens. Yes, and so there you go. So triggering, it does a lot of stuff. Stimulating muscle regeneration by triggering the activation of satellite cells, muscle stem cells, which repair and rebuild muscle. Damaged muscles, fibers, essentially turning old muscle into new muscle. There you go. So if you are building more muscle, myofibrillars, you're going to get more what? Motor units. Get it? But this him thinking that he's gonna try to keep motor units and lose his muscle. He got so skinny he lost muscle. There's nothing going on there. He's just not. He's gonna go soon. He's already on the way out. He just doesn't realize it yet. Key points of eccentric exercise: muscle regeneration, muscle damage. There you go, muscle damage. Associated with muscle regeneration, repair, satellite cell activation, increased muscle strength and mass, application for rehabilitation as well for old people. So there you go. Yeah, I could bring up the one satellite PubMed satellite cell use it or lose it. Tells you the same thing there. It's associated with getting rid of myogenic decline and the senescent cells. It removes it. Does a bunch of stuff, bro. It does a bunch of stuff, eccentric exercise. Muscle damage is everything, bro. See, me personally, I don't do those kind of things anymore. The whole exercise genre, all that. I want to regenerate. I want to get younger. You understand me? I don't want to get older and weaker. I want to get younger and stronger. So if you want to get younger and stronger, do this as you get older, because guess what? As you get older, there's a decline. Get it? Myogenic decline. Age is associated with myogenic decline. So, yeah, you get the picture. So he's wrong, this guy. He has no clue what he's talking about.
Now, when you reach 90 years old, you're working with only 10%. You only have 10% left of motor units.
Yeah, because you're not building any muscles. None of you are in the gym. You're all adapted to your exercises. You're doing concentric exercises. You're not doing eccentric. You're not getting muscle damage. You're not regenerating muscles. That's why there's a decline. Get it? Yeah, man. It's declining. It's going. Your whole job is to bring it back up to par. But you're not doing that. You're wearing it out faster. You're accelerating like him. That's why he's so skinny and weak. All he could do is jump around the park. You understand me? He weighs like 100 pounds jumping around the park. If I weighed 100 pounds, I'd be jumping monkey bars too. Get it? Yeah, get it?
So when you're in your 90s, you only work with 10% of your functional ability when you were in your 30s or 20s. When you get into your hundreds.
How do you know that? If you focus on regenerating muscle, doing eccentric exercise, when you're 90, you'll find out. But if you don't do any of that, and you just wear your satellite cell pool down like Jason Blaha. Look how aged he looks. 47, looks like 85. Look at this guy. 60 years old. He looks like he's 95 years old. Me? People in the gym, they told me after I cut my hair, they go, holy shit, you look so much younger with short hair. But they go, you look young regardless. When we look at you, you look really good right now. But I was not looking so good before, previously, the last year, whatever. I wasn't looking so good because I wasn't feeling good because I had fucking problems with nerves. I had to cure that problem I had with the nerves first. So, but I am just so much better because, number one, I'm not eating fake food. I eat natural food. And I eat a lot of raw food as well. That's another thing I discovered. I eat a lot of raw stuff. I'm studying about food. I'm a student now of food. Let's just put it that way. I'm really studying food. And number two, I already know about lifting. So that thing just goes hand in hand. Eat natural food, drink mineral water. If you can get water, groundwater up north somewhere, whatever, do not drink city water. Stay away from city water. If you have to buy mineral water, buy it in the store. I don't care. I don't drink that much. You shouldn't be drinking that much anyways. And if you're going to buy like milk, try to get raw milk. Try to, and if you're gonna eat fish, eat it raw. Eat it like like sushi, sashimi, bro. Get it? Eat it raw. And meat, you don't have to. You can if you need to cook it a little bit, cook it a little bit, but eat it is rare, raw, as rare as possible. Beef, stick to beef. Do not eat pork. Do not eat chicken. That's garbage. Those are garbage animals. Stay away from them. And yeah, just take care of your health. And then number two, regenerate your body doing eccentric exercises. That's it, bro.
You're working with single digit percentage. Single digit. That means your functional ability is almost gone. That means your muscles are gone. Plain and simple.
No, no, no. Well,
You can't.
yeah, there's some people losing functionality because their mitochondria is dysfunction. It becomes dysfunctional because they eat too much carbs and weird foods and stuff. These weird foods. He does exercises, definitely. He's functional. He can move around. This guy, I'm not saying he can't move around. I don't know how strong, how much he can lift, how strong he is. I mean, physically. Look, I don't know how strong he is physically. He definitely can move around. He seems to be very light in weight, and he just looks like the life has been sucked out of him. He just looks like the mummy, bro. I swear to God, he looks 95. I showed this picture to my friends, and they say, I asked them, how old do you think this guy is? And they go like he's like 90 or 95 years old or something. And I go, no, he's around 60. They're like, what? They're what? They go, you're almost 60. What the E? And I go, this guy has a channel. It's called I Am Longevity. He promotes longevity. They go, what? Who the hell would what a spokesperson for longevity? The guy's 60. He looks like 95. They go, they laughed at that. They go, whoa. They go, how many subs does he have? I go, I don't know. He's got like 79,000. Like 79,000. Whoa. They go, wow, there must be a lot of crazy people out there. Believe this guy.
Contract. You can't contract your muscle. That means your breathing is harder because you need.
Yeah, the breathing's harder. Listen, the body does the talking. Your body on the outside says everything is what's going on from the inside out. Everything's going from the inside out. Now look at the way he looks. See, bro? You figure it out.
Motor units to breathe. Motor units are not just for muscles. Motor units affect your entire body.
Motor units can be recruited and lost quickly, okay? They're nothing. They're based on the nervous system. You need stem cells, man, satellite cells, or you're dead in the water. And you need mesenchymal cells from your bone marrow. You need these stem cells. There's a whole bunch of stem cells in there. You need a bunch of stuff, okay? Man, you just need a lot.
Metabolic health, you name it, it's all connected.
Yeah, it's all connected. It's all connected. It all starts with muscle regeneration. Those nerves get damaged as well, and they get replaced.
I'll tell you this. So I'm going to break it all down to you. In addition, I want you guys to know that I am sending proof to all the billionaires that are
to the billionaires
donating millions to these scientists.
To the billionaires, wow.
And companies talking about genetic engineering, stem cells, and all that crap you hear. Because motor units.
Well, I don't know anything about that. That's just science. They're manipulating things. But I'm telling you how to do it in the physical world naturally to regenerate your body.
None of that stuff can stop the loss of motor units. None of it.
Yes, muscle regeneration can. Only eccentric exercise can stop the decline in satellite cell pool, in the satellite cells. You understand me? And muscle loss, and these motor units and everything else. Because they're associated with that.
So these billionaires are not aware of it. I am going to bring it to their attention with scientific evidence. I am going to destroy all these fake longevity gurus. All of them.
Wow. That's a goal. That's a goal for sure. He's got his goals set really high. He's gonna destroy all these longevity gurus. Okay, whatever, man. This guy's funny.
With the stem cell, blah blah blah. You know, I'm just going to challenge him. Anyway, look.
The stem cells, blah, blah, blah. With the stem cells, it regenerates you. That's why they're focused on stem cells, because they regenerate you. If they regenerate you, they regenerate these motor units. Eccentric exercise regenerates motor units. It does everything, bro. It does everything. Look, I can show this too. One last one for this guy, okay? Can can eccentric While eccentric exercise cannot directly regenerate motor units in the sense of creating new ones, research suggests it can significantly influence motor unit activity by potentially recruiting previously inactive motor units, altering their firing patterns and promoting adaptations. Okay, well, there you go. I don't know. I've read many things on motor units when it comes to eccentric exercise. If it creates muscle, you get these motor units. Okay, so there you go. So if it doesn't, if eccentric can't create it, then what will create these motor units? See what I mean? What will create them? Well, it says you. It says here. It says it will influence it. A unit activity by potentially recruiting previous inactive motor units, altering their firing patterns. Okay, that's interesting. I think I've read this one too. There's other ones that I've read on here. Let me see what else they have here. Motor units. It's anyways, if you build muscle, it's associated with more motor units. Okay, let me find out. Um, Look, they even tell you here muscle damage. Adaptations could lead to improved muscle function and strength even after muscle damage, which is often associated with eccentric exercise. However, exact mechanism of this regeneration is under investigation. Um, I don't know. That's not coming up. No, creating new sarcomeres within muscle fiber does not automatically create new motor units. A motor unit is defined as a single motor neuron and all the muscle fibers it innervates, so adding new sarcomeres only affects the contractile capabilities. Okay, contractile of existing muscles. But we already know you're activating them anyways through eccentric exercise. It's an activation of the motor units, okay? But if you get more muscles and stuff, they have somewhere to proliferate. See what I mean? He says something about creating. I know that motor units, when you start moving your arms, you are recruiting motor units. They're there, but you're recruiting more of them if you move around. See what I mean? But if you have more muscle, you must have more motor units. They must be there, underlying in the muscles somewhere. See what I mean? I don't have that report. There's a report in NCBI somewhere. I have to look for it. I don't have time now to look for it. But whatever. You get the picture. He's telling you you're gonna create more motor units. No, it says there. I believe what they say that you're recruiting these motor units that they are there. See what I mean? Recruiting. He says something about creating. I think.
I'm not gonna keep it long. I'll see you soon in my next video. I don't know if it's gonna be the next video, but I am gonna challenge the status quo. You people don't get it.
You people, you don't get it. You need these motor units. But motor units, man, if you turn a knob or, brush your teeth, you're recruiting motor units. Get it? You're walking down the street, you're recruiting motor units all the time. So they're being recruited. They're there, they're being recruited. Do you want them to fire more? Okay. Like I say, eccentric exercise says you'll make them fire even more. So there you go. But me personally, if you're asking me, the worst thing is muscle decline, myogenic decline. You need to focus on increasing the satellite cell pool. If you don't, you'll be like him, withering away and talking about some crazy idea about motor units. Look at how he looks with those motor units. He's been chasing them all his life. It looks like 95 years he's been chasing them, but it's only been 60.
If you don't slow down the loss of motor units, nothing, not stem cells.
Okay, it didn't say there, it didn't say anything about the loss of motor units. It said firing, right? What did it say there? Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back to here. What did it say? It says eccentric exercise cannot directly regenerate motor units. So we know that it's eccentric exercise that has the capabilities of regenerating muscle and a bunch of stuff. But concentric doesn't do that. but it will recruit. It can recruit motor units that you already have. That's what lifting does. Recruits motor units. So it says here cannot directly regenerate motor units in the sense of creating new ones. Research suggests that it can significantly influence motor unit activity by potentially recruiting previous inactive motor units. He says you're going to create motor units. I believe what they say here. You are recruiting motor units because I've read so much stuff on it already in the past.
Nothing. Not stem cells, not gene therapy, not repro, none of that stuff. Not AI, none of that stuff will stop or slow the loss of aging. Get it in your minds. Right now, there is nothing that can stop.
Yes, the satellite cell stops aging. It tells you that in the satellite cell pool. Again, I'll bring it up. Wow, I have to do it because I'm going to get some crazy person on the channel. So in this section right here, use it or lose it. PubMed. Satellite cells and aging, use it or lose it. See that? So individuals that maintain healthy skeletal tissue tend to live healthier, happier lives, proper whatever. The onset of muscle decline begins at the age of 30, and the muscle atrophy is associated with a number of serious morbidities and mortalities. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about motor units. Satellite cells are responsible for regeneration of the skeletal muscle and enter a reversible, non-dividing state of quiescence under homeostatic conditions. In response to injury, satellite cells are able to activate, re-enter the cell cycle, creating new cells to repair and create nascent muscle fibers while preserving a small population that can return for quiescence for future regenerative demands. However, in aged muscle, satellite cells that experience prolonged quiescence will undergo programmed cellular senescence. That's why he looks so old, that guy in the car. Because I'll tell you why. Because, however, in aged muscle, satellite cells that experience prolonged quiescence, remember, what activates the satellite cell? Micro injuries, these injuries. Eccentric exercise activates the satellite cell, eccentrics. So, prolonged quiescence will undergo programmed cellular senescence. That's why he looks so old. He's got a lot of cellular senescence. An irreversible non-dividing state that handicaps the regenerative capabilities of muscle. And don't forget his skin, because it goes, your muscle, everything goes with your skin. You'll see it on the outside. See what I mean? And it shows on him, 95 years old. Okay? This review examines how periodic activation, they didn't say chronic activation, they said periodic activation. You understand me? There's a reason for that. And cycling of satellite cells through exercise can mitigate senescence acquisition and myogenic decline. Listen to what they say. This type of exercise, eccentric exercise, can mitigate senescent acquisition and myogenic decline when you damage these muscle fibers in response to what? To injury. In response to injury. Micro injuries. See that? It will what? What will it do? It will mitigate senescent acquisition and myogenic decline. There you go. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Or even slow the loss of motor units. Well, there is something I'm working on, but I'm not going to disclose it. I'm not just going to give it away. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not just going to give it away. I'm going to sell it to you, all you minions out there, all you brainwashed people. I'm going to sell it to you. I have the secret to youth. Let me see. Ponce de Leon, he was looking for the secret too. Where was it? In Florida, right? He died looking for that. He thought there was a fountain of youth there. This guy too is looking for the fountain of youth. The fountain of youth is right in front of you. It's been there all the time in your backyard. You just didn't realize it. Muscle regeneration, eccentric exercise regenerates muscles. That's it. It wears off senescent cells and myogenic decline and a bunch of other things. And it turns old muscle to new muscle, a bunch of things. It will recruit these motor units and everything. So I wouldn't worry about that, about these motor units. See what I mean? But yes, through eccentric exercise, you can create new motor units. I don't know where that report is. I would have to look for it, and I don't have time. Exercise do not directly create new motor units. However, it can directly influence motor units. Again, there you go. Can influence motor units. So it doesn't create them. So his exercises are not going to create motor units. It just influences it to do what? To recruit more of them. So that's all it's telling you here, really. There you go. including previous less active ones, which can functionally appear similar to creating new motor units by significantly increasing muscle force production. Okay, force production. Again, force production, lifting weights will bring back this motor unit stuff. That shouldn't be your first thing on the list. The first thing is to regenerate. If you lose muscle, you're not going to have any motor units. That's all I can tell you. But anyways, whatever.
See you soon in my next video. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Yes, you have a wonderful day too, friends. To see you in the next one. These people, I don't know where do they get these people from, bro? Like, it's incredible, man. They just don't know anything. Like, motor units. You gotta get these motor units. That's all. How they working for him? Look at him. How they working for him? Looks like they're really working. Yeah. See you in the next one. 95 years old.